Let's begin with our feet together, touching at the big toes and the heel. Firm the thighs, lengthen the spine, lift out of the crown of the head. Fingertips extending, a lot of energy moving through the hands. Find your posture. Feel this position for a moment. Feel the duality of the movement. You're lifting, pressing down. That's why it's called mountain pose, finding center, finding power, growing up, staying grounded. Now let's step our feet hips width apart. Bring our hands to prayer position or heart center. On an inhale, let's release our hands above our heads, palms come together, glance up, lift through the sides. Exhale, hands to heart. And again, release the hands. And exhale. And one more time. Lifting through the sides, softening around the neck. Exhale, hands to heart center. Good. Now release the hands to the side. This time, we're going to extend the hands above the head. Palms come together. Release the hands, clasping the elbows. On an exhale, release, fold forward over your legs. Relax the back of the neck. Keep your hips directly over your ankles. And just breathe. Find this posture. And release your hands to your feet. With your fingertips on the floor or on your shins, I want you to look up, lengthen the back, pull the shoulders away from the ears, and exhale. Fold forward. And again, looking up, lengthen, and release. Now bend your knees to a seated position. This is called chair pose. You're going to lift the torso up, arms circle above the head. Gaze softly forward. Inhale and exhale. Release the hands to the feet. And again, bending the knees, arms circle, and hold. Find your breath. And exhale, release the hands to the feet. And one more time, chair pose, heating up the thighs. Keep your weight into your heels so that you don't rock forward or backwards. Hold the posture, exhale, release, straighten the legs, forward bend. Soft bend in the knee. Put your hands flat on the floor. Spread your fingers out so that you have a nice wide base when you step back. Make sure that your wrists are directly under your shoulders. Stepping back into push-up or plank position. Exhale back to down-facing dog. Let's press back into push-up. Again, we're holding, we're heating up the shoulders. Let's press back again into down-facing dog. Step your feet together. On an inhale, lift your right foot into the air. Keep your hips even. Heel leading. Right thigh is firm. Press the ground away. On an exhale, bring your knee to your forehead and hold. Feel the core working. Inhale, release the leg. And exhale, bring the knee forward again. Inhale, release the leg. Hold for just a moment. On the next movement, we're going to lunge the right foot all the way forward to the hands. Let's drop the left knee flat to the floor. Flatten the back foot out. Hands come to the knee. Rise up, find a good posture, find your base. Once you find that, bring your hands up and hold, find your breath. On an exhale, release the hands. Straighten the front leg. Slide it through just a couple of inches to create some space. Lengthen out your spine on an inhale. On an exhale, fold forward. Slide our leg back, just a couple of inches back to where it was. Re-engage the knee. Tuck your back toes under. Lift your back knee off of the floor. Put your left hand on the inside of your right foot. Turn your right hand up to the sky. This is a twisting posture. It can be challenging. Breathe. Focus on staying centered. Try to press your back heel towards the floor. And on an exhale, release the hands. Right leg back into down facing dog. Again, bring your feet together. Left leg lifts into the air. Keep your hips even. Heel is leading, extending. Let's bring the left knee forward to the forehead. Hold. Inhale, release. And again on an exhale, knee to stomach. And on an inhale, release. This time, let's lunge the left foot forward all the way to the hands. Good. Drop your back knee to the floor. Flatten your foot out. Again, keeping the knee 90 degrees. Let's rise up. Find a good posture. When you find your center, bring your hands up and hold. And on an exhale, let's release the hands to the floor. Straighten the front leg. Slide it through just a couple of inches. Try to straighten it out if it's comfortable for you. Lengthen the spine. Exhale, lower down, and breathe. Draw your foot back, bend your front knee, tuck your back toes under, lift your back knee off of the floor. Right hand on the inside of your left foot to create a nice strong base. Turn your left hand up to the sky. And on an exhale, release the hands. Left leg lunging back to down facing dog. On an inhale, let's press into push-up or plank. On an exhale, lowering down, elbows rubbing the ribs, gazing forward. Inhale, rolling up over the toes, pushing the ground away. Exhale, rolling back over the toes into down facing dog. Right leg lunges forward to the hands. Stay on your back toes. We're going to do what's called crescent. We're going to rise up, hands circle above, and hold. Exhale, release the hands to the feet. Right leg back into downward facing dog. Let's lunge the left leg forward to the hands. Stay on your back toes. Keep the knee bent at a 90-degree angle. Rising up. Find your center, find your breath. Straighten your back leg. On an exhale, release the hands. Left leg shoots back, down facing dog. Let's press to push-up position. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, roll up. Exhale, roll back over the toes to down facing dog. Right leg lunges forward to the hands. Left foot turns flat. Now we're going to rise up into what's called Warrior One. We're going to rise up. Hands come above the head. Find your breath, gazing forward. On an exhale, release the hands. Right leg back, down facing dog. Left leg lunges forward to the hands. Right foot turns flat. Again, lining the front heel up with the back, rising up, Warrior One. Release the hands to the floor. Step your left leg back, down facing dog. On an inhale, let's press into plank position. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, roll up. Press the ground away. We exhale back into down facing dog. Right leg lunges forward to the hands. Left foot turns flat, rising up into Warrior One. Bring the hands to heart or prayer position. Extend the arms to Warrior Two. Reach over the front knee. Hand goes down on the inside of the right foot. Left hand extends to the sky. And breathe. Release the hands to the floor. Right leg back. Downward facing dog. Again, finding your breath. Left leg lunges forward to the hands. Right foot turns flat, rising up, Warrior One. Hands to heart. Extend the arms, Warrior Two. Lunge the hand forward and over. Left hand on the inside of the right foot. Right hand turns up to the sky. Find your breath. And on your next exhale, release your hand. Step your left leg back to down facing dog. On an inhale, let's press into push-up or plank. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, roll up, pressing the ground away. Inhale, exhale, back into downward facing dog. Right leg lunges forward to the hands. Left foot turns flat, rising up to Warrior One. Hands to prayer, Warrior Two. Straighten the front leg. Extend the hand over the leg. Hand goes down on the top of the foot or the shin. If you've got a really great range of motion, fingertips on the inside of the right foot. Left hand extending towards the sky, and breathe. Release the hand, bend the front knee, lunge the right foot back to down facing dog. Left foot lunges forward to the hands. Back foot turns flat, rising up, Warrior One. Hands to prayer. Extend the hands to Warrior Two. Straighten the front leg, reaching over with the left hand, down on either the top of the foot, the shin, the inside of the foot. Extend the right arm to the sky and breathe. And on your next exhale, release the hand. Left leg back to down facing dog. On an inhale, press into push-up or plank. Elbows rubbing the ribs, lower down. Inhale, rolling up. Knees are off the ground, pushing the ground away from your body. On your exhale, back into downward facing dog. With an inhale, press the feet into the floor, soft bend in the knees, look up, exhale, walk or hop the feet to the hands, straighten the legs, fingertips on the floor, look up, lengthen, exhale, release, rising up, flat back, arms circle above the head, palms come together, and exhale, hands to prayer. Now let's step our right foot back. Keep your front knee bent so that you can't see your front toes. Keep your back leg solid and strong. Right hand extended out, left hand on the hip. Here we go, singles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good, find your breath. Let's do doubles. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good, find your breath. Good, hand extended. Remember, it's always okay to take a moment, breathe. Here we go. 6 triples. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good. Release. Find your breath. The back leg is going to rotate open now. It's going to be what's called a ready stance or a fighting stance. Hands are up. We're going to begin with knees. 10. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And hold. Find your breath. Now we're going into a cat stance front kick. We're going to slide the front foot back right in front of the back foot. Here we go. 10 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Great. Find your breath. Back to your fighting stance. Now we're going to move into a technique called a rear leg front kick. Hands up. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And hold. Find your breath. Our next technique is going to be a lunge punch. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And hold. Find your breath. Good. Our next technique is going to be a cat stance round kick. We're going to draw our front foot back again into that cat stance position. All the weight is on the back leg. This time, however, we're going to shift our hips sideways. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Back to your fighting stance. Release. Find your breath. Our next technique is going to be a skipping front kick. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Hold. Our next technique is going to be a squat front kick. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And hold. Find your breath. Good. Step our feet back to the front of our mats. Drop your left foot back, again into that traditional front stance. Left hand out, single pivot punches. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Find your breath. Doubles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Rest. Staying in that same stance, we're going into triple punches. Got our left hand forward. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And release the hands. Relax, find your breath. Our next technique is going to be again on this side. The knee coming up just like we did on the other side. Hands up. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Take a moment. Find your breath. All right, good. Our next technique is going to be a cat stance front kick. Line the foot up. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Come back, take a moment, find your breath. Good. Our next technique is going to be a front kick off the rear leg. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Rest. Find your breath. Take a moment. Good. Now we're going to do lunge punches. Dropping down. Here we go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Rest for a moment. Again, find the breath. Good. Now, straw the right foot in. Turn the hip. Cat stance round kicks. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Drop the leg. Come back to your fighting stance. Find your breath. Good. Now, next technique is going to be skipping front kicks. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Take a moment, find your breath. Squat front kicks. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Congratulations, you finished your Budokon practice. Let's step to the front of our mats. We're going to move into our meditation. This is a traditional Qigong meditation. Feet are a little wider than hips width. Hands are lifted at the heart. We're going to close our eyes, find our breath, clear our minds. Breathing in through the nose, expanding the belly, and out through the nose, pulling the navel towards the spine. Now begin to even your inhale with your exhale. With the mind anchored solely onto the breath, let's begin to let our thoughts slowly drift away, returning to the breath again and again. Try not to think of 5 minutes ago or 5 minutes ahead. Just continue to return to now, being present with where you are right at this very moment. There's no need to fight with the thoughts that arise. Simply let them come and go, returning back to the breath. Let the thoughts, like flakes in a snow globe swirling all around, settle to the bottom, allowing the mind to become clear and empty. Good. Now open your eyes. This ends our Budokon program. Thank you. Namaste.